Anything? No urgent matters.
So we have
May I please, Your Lordship? My Lord, I beg to mention item number 21 on behalf of the respondent state, my Lord. Senior counsel, sir, is appearing on behalf of representing the petitioner.
This is line of question, please. Announcement.
This is against an order under section 30,
54. For NHA.
23. How long?
My Lord, 2 weeks, my Lord. 2 or 3 weeks.
On premise by the state respondent seeking accommodation, the same not being objected to by petitioner, by appellant, but is adjourned. This is the same after 2 weeks.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 19 and 20, Your Lordship. Matter is still pending before the Honorable Supreme Court, Your Lordship. After 4 weeks, Your Lordship.
My Lord, no objection.
It is submitted at the bar by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the similar matter under consideration is pending before the Supreme Court, and as such, it is prayed that this matter will be adjourned. The respondent not objecting to the same, pray allowed. The prayer is allowed. No? This is matter after 4 weeks.
My Lord, I beg to mention item number 23, my Lord. My Lord, the conducting counsel is out of station, so we pray matter may come after 2 weeks.
You are for?
For the petitioner, my Lord.
No objection, Your Lordship.
On prayer made by the petitioner, this is matter after 3 weeks.
Highly obliged.
Lordship, I beg to make a mention of item number 24. I pray if this matter may be listed after 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
And for the state respondent.
And for respondent number 6, Lordship.
On prayer made by the petitioner, not objected to by respondents, matters adjourned. This is the same after 3 weeks.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship.
May it please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 16, Lordship.
Why?
My Lord, actually, there was some, my Lord, settlement talks between the parties. My Lord, may kindly grant me some time to take instructions, my
I
Lord.
think this issue of settlement has been going on for so many months.
Not many months, my Lord, just last few months, since last few months it started, my Lord.
Are the parties serious?
I have not received any instruction from
My Lord, can you grant me some time to take instructions, my Lord?
If there's an approach for settlement, then it should have been known to you. Mr. Espantil and counsel for the petitioner has submitted that there's an effort by the petitioner for settlement of this matter outside court, which sometimes is required. The letter counsel for the respondent not objecting to the same, matters accordingly adjourned. This is the answer. 3 weeks.
Daily list item number 1.
We have filed the counter affidavit.
Lordship, we have received the counter affidavit in the last occasion, Lordship. Lordship, I'm praying for some time to obtain instructions, Lordship, to file a rejoinder affidavit.
Is that Assam Rifle matter?
Lordship.
Assam Rifle or Assam Regiment?
Assam Rifle
Public school.
School, Lordship, is concerning those teaching and non-teaching staff, non-implementation of the 7-pay commission.
Mr. Learned Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the counter affidavit of the respondents have been received. However, some time is prayed for the rejoinder affidavit to be filed. as prayed for. This is matter of the
2 weeks, Lordship.
this is matter of the 2 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 2.
Respondent number 5, I think, is still absent, Your Lordship.
Who was appearing, Mr.
Chunky Jai, Your Lordship. For respondent number 5.
He is not here.
No, he's not here, Your Lordship.
See, proceeding ex parte makes no difference because the respondent is deceased. It is only an issue of substitution. But in all probability, matter would have a bid as far as the respondent is concerned. The respondent 5 and who is since deceased has not yet been substituted by any legal heir or legal representative, and no counsel has appeared on in this regard. This court, by its previous order dated 1/4/2024, had allowed the respondent 5 to be represented today. However, in spite of such order, none has appeared on behalf of the said respondent 5. Accordingly, this matter shall now proceed without the respondent number 5. All the pleadings complete?
Yes, Lordship. No, some of the respondents, they haven't filed their show cause, Lordship.
One to three.
State.
So you are filing. You have filed.
Already filed your
Lordship, there is a pending application filed by one of the applicants, Your Lordship, for pleadment. That application is still pending for hearing, Your Lordship.
Okay. So what do we do?
On the next date, Your Lordship.
Apa ni takap? You file your objection.
Yes, Lordship.
Akan kami case mo. This is matter up to 3 weeks. This case, parties are present and has submitted that the matter may be heard. So we'll hear this matter today.
Yes, Lord.
You ready for hearing?
On the next date, Your Lordship, even me, I am not prepared, Your Lordship, for that.
On pre-made by the parties to be heard in this matter on the next date. This matter is accordingly adjourned. Let's say after 3 weeks.
2 to 6, Your
2 to
Lordship.
6 connected here. Same orders.
Same order, yes. Same order.
Item number 7.
Lordship, I pray let this matter be taken at the end of the boat, Lordship.
End of the board.
7 to 13, my lord.
7 to 13.
Item number 14.
Item number 14.
Yes. 14.
Yes. Who's appearing?
Item 14, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, in this matter, I withdraw the appeal, Your Lordship.
Withdrawing?
Yes, in item 14, Your Lordship. The sentence for the appellant is already over, Your Lordship.
Lordship, I just want to assess the court also. In this matter, this conviction is of 19/4/2017 and period of conviction was 7 years. So as of 19/4/2004, the period is over. Has he been released? No, because the matter is subject is without inform the court. The court can pass an order? Irrespective of the fact that the sentence has
Nokma matter, my lord.
This is the problem. All the parties are here?
Yeah, my lord. All these parties are here, my lord.
Permit us to file a written synopsis, maybe it will be easier. List of dates, because these Nokma matters.
Yeah, true. But the fact is the.
Look, what I've just we were just discussing about this, my lord. If we just submit a small synopsis, my lord, then from that synopsis we can tell you the dates, my lord, because there are
a list of dates maybe have to
yes,
be given.
yes, my lord. So if we can just file a small synopsis from all the parties, my lord, then we can argue the matter, my lord. Yeah, and then the matter can be disposed of also, my lord. Let it be 10 days time, my lord.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You file your.
No, they
We have not filed, Your Lordship. We have not taken leave of this honourable court to file a written argument.
Not argument. This is synopsis only.
Okay, synopsis.
So it will be proper for us to argue on that.
That should have been done earlier. You see.
Yes.
You see, filing a list of dates, there's no bar to it. In fact, that
Because
would have been in assistance of the court. But then,
because the chart will be very important, my lord. Because the lineage, we have to explain the lineage. How he is deriving that he should succeed to the Nokma and how the private respondent has come into picture, my lord. That has to be explained, my lord.
the counsel for the parties have submitted that before this matter is argued, the parties may be allowed to file a list of dates
Yes.
to assist the court in this respect. It is prayed that this matter may be heard on the next date. As prayed for, this is matter of the 2 weeks.
My lord.
But you see, 2018 matter,
Yes.
no more adjournment.
On the meantime, my lord, what we can do, my lord, we can just exchange the synopsis among ourselves, and we can submit it before the next day to the court master. So we'll do that, my lord. So the matter can be taken up positively when the next day.
So the list of dates, including synopsis of written argument. No?
Item number 17.
May I please lodge?
Lordship, if this matter may be passed over, Lordship, the Karnataka Council, Mr. Anish Ulai, the Additional Advocate General, is on next before the other bench, Lordship. We'll take it at the end of the board, Lordship.
Well, may have this after 2 weeks, my lord. We are having difficulties, my lord. Senior counsel is not in town, my lord.
2019 matter, Mr. It's your case.
Lordship. Kindly.
What is the matter about?
This is basically, my lord, in respect to land in Polo, my lord, that forest land.
Forest land?
Yes, my lord.
Involving lease or?
Yes. Lease was issued to some my lord parties. The lease was issued, and to some was not issued, my lord. That is the issue here in my lord.
If that is a prerogative of the authority, then where is your right?
Besides that, there are other issues also, my lord. The legal aspect also, but that my lord has to examine, my lord.
Any interim order?
No interim order, my lord.
Mr. Until counsel party petitioner has paid for accommodation in this matter as the learned senior counsel who is conducting the matter is in his post. Remit seems allowed. This is matter after
17 and 18 my lord connected matters.
This is matter for 1 week.
After 2 weeks, my lord.
1 week. 2019 matter 18, 19, 17. Except for some other things. This is ripe for hearing, so we can.
Lordship.
Right.
Item number 22.
Even this matter, my lord, we are seeking some time, my lord.
If we go on, you see, adjourning
My
cases
apology,
like
my
this
lord. My apology, my lord.
This is it is actually should have been appealed, but it was filed as a revision, isn't it?
Lordship.
Is it against a conviction?
Yes, Lordship.
Yeah, Mr. Pati, you start.
I'm a little handicapped, my lord. I'm not acquainted with the facts of this incident case, my lord.
And counsel for the petitioner has submitted that he is not prepared to be heard in this matter today and has sought for accommodation. On pre-made, matter is adjourned. This is after 3 weeks.
Lordship.
Item number 25.
Page 14 is the approval, Lordship. Serial number 2, Lordship. Page 14. Serial number 2, Lordship. Down below, approved, Lordship. Inspector of School, West Garo, his Lordship. And memo number is also given, Lordship.
Yes.
Now, Lordship, since then, the petitioners is working in the school as an assistant lecturer in higher secondary section, Lordship. My Lord, in the petitioner schools, secondary and higher secondary, Lordship, in secondary section, there are only 5 sanction posts, and higher secondary section, there are 6 sanction posts. Altogether, the school is receiving grant for 11 numbers of posts. And out of 11 numbers of posts, Lordship, the principal was withdrawing, receiving salary from both the section. Principal in secondary section as an assistant lecturer in higher secondary section. And apart from 2 salary, Lordship, he was withdrawing a salary in the name of a fictitious person, host teacher. That means out of 11 posts, Lordship, the principal was taking salary for 3 posts, and the remaining salary were paid to the other teacher, Lordship. And the remaining...
Firstly, have you made any specific averments to that?
Yes, Lordship, that is the case, Lordship.
And how would that, how is that connected to you?
The genesis of our termination, Lordship, arose from there, Lordship. Because the remaining amount for 8 posts, Lordship, that too he was not giving in full, Lordship. He has inducted so many of his family members in the school, his son, his brother, his daughter, his son-in-law. So after deducting substantial amount from the salary of the 8 teachers, they were disbursing to the other teachers, Lordship. Now that is why, Lordship, we lost complaint in 2015-14, Lordship, saying that the principal is not giving the salary as per the rate fixed by the government. That all the teachers have signed, that is page 15, Lordship. The documents which I have annexed in this petition, Lordship, more or less the same. Okay. The document which we have annexed in the writ petition number 7 and 8, Lordship. That is the complaint lodged by the teachers, Lordship.
Yes.
Again, page 16, another complaint, Lordship. That was also given directly to the principal.
15 is dated?
15 is dated, Lordship, 25 February 2014, Lordship.
And
now
16
also, Lordship, dated 23rd October 2016.
Yes.
Here this letter was written directly to the principal, saying that we are not getting our salary, kindly pay our salary, Lordship. Now, Lordship, same thing happened in 2017 also. That complaint was written directly to the district school education officer, that is at complaint number dated 7th April 2017, Lordship, page 17.
Yes. Yes.
Say, complaint, Lordship, subpara 2, Lordship. That's sir, it has been our painful duty to report you that in the year 2016, the respected principal cum secretary of Karodubi Higher Secondary School, in devoid of any reasons thereof, has stopped our salaries for 2 months out of 4 months, that is September, October, November and December. The government has sanctioned salary for 4 months, and out there, Lordship, the principal has paid salary for 2 months. Despite requests being made to release the balance amount, he did not listen to the teachers, which led to the the teachers to lodge the complaint before the state respondent, Lordship. Now, Lordship, again we file reminder to the aforesaid complaint. That is at page 18.
Annexure 6.
Annexure 6, Lordship.
Yes.
Now, when we lost all this complaint saying that the principal is not paying our salaries,
Yes.
the complaint is not written by only one teacher, Lordship. The complaint is written by all the teachers, Lordship. 8 teachers, Lordship. Now, based on the complaint, Lordship, the management of the school was taken over. Managing committee was dissolved, but by Annexure 7, Lordship, page 20, Lordship, and the management was taken over by the state authorities, Lordship. That is the district school education officer, Lordship.
Yes.
Page 20.
Yes.
Now, Lordship, page 21 is a complaint written by one person. The complaint was given before the director, Lordship, making allegation that the principal was misappropriating the funds, Lordship, and he was not disbursing the salary to the teachers, Lordship, and he was withdrawing salary in the name of a ghost teacher, Lordship. Then, pursuant to the complaint, Lordship, then the complaint is at page 21 and Annexure 8, Lordship.
Yes.
The head notes of the complaint, Lordship, the subjects: complaint against the principal cum secretary, Garodubi Higher Secondary School, West Garodubi, for wanton misappropriation and mismanagement of salary of staff sanctioned under the grant in aid to the school, and prayer for conducting inquiry by the education department against such misappropriation and mismanagement of salary of the staff. Now, Lordship, pursuant to the complaint was forwarded to the district officers, and the same complaint was forwarded to the deputy commissioner, Lordship. Acting on the complaint, Lordship, page 24, Lordship, Annexure 10. The deputy commissioner has constituted a committee comprising of the higher officers of the education department, Lordship, additional director of school education and literacy, joint director, district school education officers, sub-divisional school education officers, and teachers association, Lordship.
Yes.
To conduct an inquiry.
Yes.
The chairman was given to the magistrate, Lordship.
Yes.
The magistrate was the head of the committee, Lordship. And as per the thereafter, Lordship, the committee conducted an inquiry, Lordship. The inquiry, Lordship, if I peruse the inquiry, Lordship, inquiry is at page 25, Lordship.
Inquiry report or
Inquiry report, Lordship. Inquiry report by the inspection committee regarding the anomalies of Garodubi SS School.
Yes.
Date of the inquiry 23rd June 2017.
23rd June.
23rd June, yes, Lordship. I'll just read, Lordship.
Please.
The half-yearly examination was going on. Altogether, there were 11 students appearing the examination. Out of 11 students, 6 were from...
Go only to the relevant portion.
Then, Lordship,
What does it say about the principal, conduct of the principal?
Lordship, then I'll come to page para 3, Lordship, because most of the paras are important, Lordship.
Okay.
Even para 2 also important, Lordship. Conduct of the principal. The principal of the school, Sri Islamak Chaudhary, was absent at the time of inspection and the school. When we asked some of the teachers, staffs, they informed that the principal was absent since for last few weeks. Whereas no information was received by the office of the district school education officer about his leave application and station leave for his long absence from the school. While the inquiry committee entered in the teachers' staff room and checked teachers' attendance registered, we found that 6 teachers' staff name and all were present, and 2 of them in examination duty. In the same room, Vice Principal Sri Maqbul Hassan Sheikh, that is the petitioner in item number 2, Lordship, item number 7, was present. He informed that one outsider, Mr. Abu Hanif Chaudhary, he is the brother, Lordship, brother of the principal, who is the younger brother of the principal, is sitting in his chair claiming as vice principal of the school. Then the inspection committee entered to the vice principal's room, where we found that Mr. Hanif Chaudhary, principal's brother, is there. When additional director of school education literature asked him about his identity, he introduced him as the vice principal of the school. Later, he has shown a copy of a letter which is doubtful, and at the same time he is running another school, Al Amin Madrasa Higher Secondary School, Karadubi, nearby. As per the office records of DSEO, resolution approval of reinstatement of Abu Hanif Chaudhary as vice principal is not available as claimed by him. His name is not appear in the pay statement of the staff. Hence, his identity as vice principal is not known by the department. He later started shouting at us. Magistrate on duty requested him not to shout, instead to cooperate with the committee members for the entire process of inquiry. Next page, Lordship. Some of the staffs were busy for video recording for Android mobile phones. While one of the inspection committee member asked one of the Android phone video recorder about his identity, he introduced himself as Abu Bakr Chaudhary, who is the son of the principal, working as assistant librarian of the school. Committee members inquired about library and stock registered of books, but nothing is available in the records. There is no post of librarian in any government school of Meghalaya. Hence, committee members could not ascertain from where he is drawing salary as an assistant librarian in a government aided. He was drawing salary because he was deducting salary from the teachers and paying to them, his son, his daughter. While asked about identity of another Android mobile video recorder, he introduced himself as Salim Chaudhary, closely related to the principal. He is the nephew of the principal as LDA of the school. We asked him to show the acquittance registers of teachers' appointment, student registers of SS section, produce book purchase registers, etc. The LDA informed those are not available and all have been taken by the principal at Shillong. He says that all the registers and the records were with the principal and he took away with him to Shillong, for which the reason is not known. When we asked appointment copy of their bank account number from teachers and assistant lecturers, some of them were very cooperative and submitted copies of those, which has to be compared and checked from our office records. It is found that there are 2 assistant lecturers in political science, where there is no class in class 12, no class 12 students, whereas government higher secondary schools, where more than 200 students studying, have only 1 assistant lecturer in his subjects. One of the assistant lecturers informed that he is appointed as political science assistant lecturer, but principal is asking him to bring certificate of philosophy MA, so he feels insecure in service as principal collected MA in political science. That is why he was showing that he is also as assistant lecturer in higher secondary section, Lordship, by replacing another teacher, Lordship. Upon further inquiry, committee found that Principal Sri Islamak, this is very important, Lordship, Islamak Chaudhary was drawing double salary first as principal from secondary and as assistant lecturer for political science from higher secondary section. Rupees 20,000 per month from secondary section and rupees 24,000 per month from higher secondary section, Lordship. Inquiry team also found that one Samuel Islam, assistant lecturer for education, is a ghost teacher. He never attended his duty and none of the staff had seen him. As per the payment statement, salary for Samuel Islam is drawing regularly, but money whom to pay nobody knows. It is also found that most of the members of the school managing committee are close relatives of the principal. It is his malevolent intention to include all his relatives in the committee so that he can do according to his whims and fancies. Lordship, then suggestion and recommendation down below, Lordship. Page number 27. I'll skip that para 10 and 11, Lordship. Suggestion and recommendation. In view of the above finding, the committee would like to suggest the following points for the interest of the student, teachers and general public of Garadubi and surrounding villages. That Islamak Chaudhary, the principal, Garadubi Higher Secondary, should be degraded to assistant teacher 2 of secondary section. This is the recommendation, Lordship. Vice Principal Sri Mokbul Hossain Sheikh, that Mokbul Hossain Sheikh, he is the petitioner in item number 7, Lordship, that we have already argued, Lordship, may be promoted as principal of Garadubi Higher Secondary School. Para 3 is very important, Lordship. Salary of genuine teaching staff should be paid through their bank account from the office of the district school education officer as per the government sanction until new SMC is formed. Principal Islamak Chaudhary should be refunded his misappropriated amount for which he had withdrawn double salary and salary drawn in the name of Samuel Islam, a ghost teacher. Managing committee should be constituted as per the guidelines given by the department and general meeting will be called as per the direction from the DSEO. And during the general meeting, video recording will be done and general public, guardian, parents will be called in the general meeting. Now who has signed, Lordship? P.R. Sangma, he is a magistrate, Lordship. Then AMC Dhaka, additional director of school education. Then SD Sangma, he is a joint director. Then S.K. Shaha, he is a district school education officer. Ila Begum, he is a sub-divisional school education officer. And B.C.S. Marak, president, ad hoc School Teachers Association. And L.R. Marak, secretary, ad hoc Teachers Association. These are the members, Lordship, were present. Now, Lordship, the inspection or the inquiry report was submitted to the DC, Lordship, and DC has, that is at page 29, Lordship, Annex 12.
Yes.
He copied the recommendation from the inspection committee.
Yes.
And he also directed, henceforth, the below down, Lordship, all the 4 points he has copied. Hence, the school, district school education Tura is hereby directed to initiate action as per points indicated for smooth functioning of the said school. The DC has directed the district school education officer to comply the recommendation made by the inspection committee or the inquiry committee, Lordship. Now that report as well as the recommendation was sent to the government, Lordship, and government from the under secretary to the director, Lordship, that is at page 30, Lordship.
Yes.
This is from the government to the director, Lordship. In inviting a reference to your letter quoted above, I am directed to request you to kindly issue show cause notice to the principal. Garadubi has in an effort and opportunity to explain why action as proposed should not be taken against him.
Yes.
that in pursuance to the latter, Lordship, Director has issued letter to the District School Education Officer, Lordship, that is at page 31, and asking the District School Education Officer to take action as per the recommendation
Yes.
to issue show cause notice to the principal of the school and explain why action as proposed should not be taken against him. Now next page is page 32 is the show cause notice, Lordship, issued by the District School Education Officer to the principal, Lordship.
Yes.
Para number 1, Lordship, misappropriation of government grant which has been sanctioned and released for payment of salary for the assistant teacher and assistant lecturer of Garudubi Higher Secondary School. Misappropriated amount which you have drawn as double salary as assistant lecturer, as principal of school, and in the name of Samuel Islamic host teacher. You have drawn rupees 20,000, 24 and 24, Lordship. Altogether 58,000 per month he was drawing. Remaining absent in the school for more than 5 months without any information to the undersigned as per the records of the attendance register issued by the undersigned. Then, Lordship, after that, Lordship, next page, Lordship, page 33, Lordship.
Yes.
That was the first action taken against the principal, Lordship. That with regard to the demotion and promotion of the vice principal, Lordship. In pursuance of the letter number so-and-so from the Deputy Commissioner, West Garo Hills, Islamok Chaudhary, Principal of Garudubi Higher Secondary is hereby degraded to Assistant Lecturer Teacher, and Sri Maqbul Hossain Sheikh, Vice Principal, is promoted to the post of Principal of Garudubi Higher Secondary in place of Islamok Chaudhary, degraded with immediate effect. That is the first recommendation given by the inspection committee, Lordship, and that has been complied. Now, so far as the second recommendation, Lordship, that is salary, that is the recommendation number 3rd, that salary of genuine teaching staff should be paid through their bank account. That is why page number 34, Lordship,
Yes.
and as a 16. In the first column, Lordship, my Lord will find 4 teacher, Lordship, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is for secondary section, the first column, Lordship, the table.
Yes, yes.
Now, Lordship, number 1 will find I.S. Chaudhary, teacher, Lordship.
Yes.
Number 2 is the vice principal. Number 3 is myself, Lordship, the petitioner here, that is. Then in higher secondary, the down below, Lordship, there are 5 table, Lordship. Again, I.S. Chaudhary, Lordship. This is for higher secondary portion, Lordship.
Yes.
That number 2 is Abdul Matin Akan, Lordship. That is the petitioner, Lordship, because he is in higher secondary section, Lordship. The serial number 2 in the table, Lordship.
Yes.
Then the salary was the period of salary was given from 1st June 2017 to, Lordship, 31st 12 2017, Lordship.
Yes.
Next page, this page, Lordship, from 1st June to 31st August, and the next page is from 1st September to 31st 12 2017, Lordship. In the first table, 4 teachers from secondary section, and the second table, 5 teachers from the higher secondary section, Lordship.
Okay.
And in the both the table, Lordship, in the higher secondary and the secondary sections, the name of the principals appeared. Why in the higher secondary section, Lordship, the instead of 6, the 5 numbers of teachers appeared? Because he was withdrawing salary in the name of a ghost teacher. That payment was skipped. That payment, they did not make any payment to that ghost teacher, Lordship. Now, Lordship, in the meantime, Lordship, that the SDSEO,
Yes.
the SDSEO, that subdivisional school is, that district school education officer, that SK Saha, he retired, Lordship. And in his place, Lordship, that one officer by name BG Momin came in the picture. He was retired, and in his place he was there, Lordship, in the office of the district school education officer. Moment he joined in the office, Lordship, first what he did, Lordship, he has revoked the order for dissolving the managing committee, Lordship. He has revoked that order, and the managing committee was reinstated and given to the principal. Now, second, what he did, he has reinstated the principal, that the earlier DSEO has passed the order for demotion and promotion to one of the vice principal. What he did, he has revoked that order, Lordship. Moment he joined in the office, Lordship. Now, then after that, the managing committee as well as the principal is the secretary of the managing committee, he started issuing show cause and taking action against all the teachers, Lordship. First, here, Lordship, issued a show cause notice, that is 38, page 38, Lordship. Making some baseless allegation. This is just a counter to the complaint we have lost before the different authorities, Lordship.
Yes.
Now, page 41.
Yes.
Page 41 is the termination order, Lordship. May I read, Lordship? As per the decision of the School Managing Committee of Garodubi Higher Secondary School by MC Meetings Resolution number so-and-so,
Yes.
which is duly approved by the District School Education Officer by memo number so-and-so dated 10th April 2018, Sri Abdul Matin Akan, Assistant Lecturer Assamese of Garodubi Higher Secondary, is hereby terminated from his service with immediate effect. Then, same date, Lordship,
Yes.
same date, the petitioner in item number 9 and 10,
Yes.
9 and 10 were terminated, and the petitioner in item number 7 and 8, Lordship, which we have argued,
Yes.
were suspended. 2 teachers were terminated, that is the petitioner in item number 9 and 10 terminated directly, and the petitioner in item number 8 and 9, 7 and 8 were suspended. That against the order, Lordship, against the order of termination as well as the order of suspension, the petitioners, 4 petitioners filed a appeal before the Director, Lordship. And what is the order of the Director, Lordship? Page number 42.
Yes.
Serial number 1, 2, 3 and 4, Lordship. Sofikul Islam, Assistant Lecturer, English, terminated. He is the petitioner in item number 10, Lordship.
Okay.
Why I am referring, Lordship, why I am saying that petitioner number and item number, because item number 8 and 9, 7 and 9 and 10 is same, Lordship.
Okay.
So Abdul Matin Akan, he is the present petitioner, Lordship, terminated. Then 3 and 4, they are suspended, Lordship. Now what is the operative part of the order passed by the Director Lordship.
Yes.
Page number 42, Lordship.
Yes.
43. The allegation in the show cause is that I am working in that school as well as working in the school at Assam, Lordship.
Yes.
There is no proof that I have been working in two places, Lordship. That is the Eastern school, this school as well as the school at Assam.
Okay.
Based on that allegation, Lordship, I was terminated, and Lordship, the operative part will find, Lordship. Now, Lordship, paragraph will be third, Lordship. Now,
yes.
My Lord got it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Now, after examination and observations of the documents relating to the termination of two teachers, question arises whether the principal has followed the due process of law which is justifiable. It may be mentioned that the principal had issued show cause notice. However, I am of the opinion that ample opportunity should have been provided to the teachers before resorting to direct termination from the service. It is important that necessary that before direct termination of the services, the teachers should have been placed under immediate suspension pending disciplinary proceeding and inquiry, which is the practice procedure, and if the delinquent teachers are held guilty of any allegation of charge, the teachers should have been awarded with any other punishment and followed by termination from the service thereafter. This being not followed in the process of action taken against the teachers, I am therefore held that the direct termination teaser issued by the principal is not justified from the point of law and is hereby set aside. The termination order was set aside, and below down, Lordship, the district school education officer is hereby directed to review the termination order issued by the principal in the spirit of so and so from the date of the issue of this order. That means my termination was set aside. That means I have reinstated, Lordship. Meaning thereby I have reinstated.
Yes.
Now, after the reinstatement, Lordship, neither from the district authorities nor the principal have issued any letter in compliance of the order issued by the Director, Lordship. Now, Lordship, the government, in the affidavit, Lordship, government did not dispute that I am not the teacher, I am the teacher. The government has admitted all the avertment which I have made in my pleadings, Lordship. Now, I have received the salary when S.K. Saha was working as an SD SEO, Lordship, till December 2017, Lordship. Then when the matter was heard before this honorable court, and during the pendency of this writ petition, Lordship, the state respondent has released the remaining salary, Lordship, till, Lordship,
till the day you were terminated.
Yes, Lordship. Yes, Lordship. And after that, the remaining salary was released to me, Lordship. That is in the government affidavit, Lordship.
No, you have acknowledged that. You have acknowledged that you have received.
Yes, Lordship. Government has filed the affidavit, Lordship.
Government has filed the affidavit, but do you say that you have received or not?
Yes, Lordship.
Then
that is till February 2019, Lordship. Till February 2019, I have received the salaries, Lordship. Now, after that, the principal, neither the principal nor the district authorities have disbursed my salary, Lordship. Now, my only prayer in my writ petition here in this writ petition, Lordship, kindly peruse my prayer, Lordship.
yes.
Page 11, Lordship. since my termination order has been revoked by the Director Lordship, now direct the respondent authority to strictly act upon the suggestion, recommendation of the inspection committee report dated so and so. Why I sought the direction, Lordship? Because in the inspection report, one of the suggestion, recommendation were that the genuine teacher's salary should be directly credited into personal account of the concerned teacher, Lordship. That I prayed that the remaining salary, Lordship, from 2000 March 2019 till date should be credited into the personal accounts of the petitioners as recommended by the inspection committee, Lordship. Direct the state respondent to pay the arrear salary from so and so that so far and salary till date, Lordship. Till date as per the recommendation. And direct the respondent number 4 and 5 to produce the acquittance register maintaining the draw and disbursement of the salary. So I have a very limited prayer in this writ petition, Lordship, item number 9, Lordship. Since my termination order has been revoked by the director and neither the state nor the private respondent has challenged the order of my revoking my termination, Lordship. That means the order attained finality, Lordship. So only concerned that they should release my pending dues till date, Lordship.
So till date, you have not been able to join your duty?
Yes, Lordship. Till date, Lordship, 1st March 2019 till date, Lordship. So far as prior to 2000 February, the government has filed the affidavit saying that, and I have received those accounts, and that amounts were credited into the personal account of the petitioner, Lordship. Now in item number 10, Lordship, same, Lordship. I am, because here also I was
same
sets of allegation, Lordship, saying that I have been working in school at Assam, Lordship, as well as working in this school, Lordship. That was the reasons. And the director has same order has terminated, revoked the termination order, Lordship. That the salary also he has received till February 2019, Lordship.
Yeah, Mr. Lai, I think the only question here is...
Lordship, yes.
This is a counter class, Lordship.
When the director himself has passed that order for reinstatement, or why was the necessary order not passed?
Lordship, it appears, Lordship, from the if Lordship kindly come again to that that order of the director, your Lordship.
Yes.
If Lordship kindly come to page 42, Lordship, the relevant page at page 43, your Lordship.
Yes.
It appears, your Lordship, that the order of termination, though it is not correct, your Lordship, in my humble and respectful submission, because straight away they were terminated. In fact,
yes, yes. No, that is true.
Inquiry could have been, but can you see, your Lordship, the setting aside of that order is only on technical ground, your Lordship. On technical ground, that means no opportunity had been given to the petitioner. Lordship, kindly see from the top, your Lordship, the petitioner Abdul Matin Akon, your Lordship. Yes. He's also he's getting salary from two authorities, your Lordship, and that reveals, your Lordship. Kindly come to page 42, your Lordship. That also it is on the basis of the RTI information furnished by one Abdul Nur Mia, principal Tumi Madrasa Higher Secondary School, Dhubri. Lordship will also not ignore this fact, your Lordship. But so far the salary, your Lordship, the state has been admitted, your Lordship, that the salary has been paid by the state, your Lordship. Kindly come to the writ petition, your Lordship. Lordship, kindly come to page 45, because my friend has not referred this document.
Yes.
See, Lordship, 13,96,000 has been released by the state government to the principal, your Lordship. And then what happened, your Lordship? The principal, your Lordship, kindly come to the next page, at page 46, your Lordship. She has made some allegation, Your Lordship, which I do not know, Your Lordship, whether in this proceeding we can say these are correct or not, Your Lordship. It's very hard to say, Your Lordship. What he has done, Your Lordship, he has refunded an amount of 3,12,000 to the government.
Principal.
The principal, Your Lordship.
The record shows that I am the teacher, Lordship. All throughout, there are so many documents.
Please take your seat. When I finish, then you reply. Lordship, because, Your Lordship, as it appears, Your Lordship, from the pleading, as admitted by the writ petitioner, the money has been released by the state, by the district school education officer, Lordship, to the principal. That is the admitted fact, Your Lordship.
There are two aspects of the matter here.
Lordship.
As far as the disbursement of the salary is concerned, he is, he is not raising any dispute in that regard. In fact, he has admitted that till 2019 he has received his.
I received the salary, Your Lordship.
After 2019, when the termination was revoked by the observation order of the director, he was not allowed to join.
Lordship,
not allowed to join, or was not given the authority to join.
That I'm not aware, Your Lordship, whether, because this affidavit was filed in the 2019, Your Lordship, and those facts had been brought, Your Lordship, to by the affidavit that the salary has been released, Your Lordship. So far, after post 2019, whether the money has been released or not.
No, we're not talking about money. Firstly, what the petitioner is concerned is about his reinstatement. In view of the observation or the order passed by the director in page 42, his termination has been revoked.
Lordship is correct, Your Lordship. So, that has to be done, Your Lordship, by the managing committee, Your Lordship, because the petitioner herein are not the employee, they are not appointed by the. So that has to be done by the managing committee, Your Lordship.
Managing committee is to issue the appointment order, reinstatement or appointment order,
yes,
whatever.
Your Lordship.
Which is to be approved by
the competent authority, that means the department of the state government, Your Lordship, in the education department, Your Lordship.
And that has not been done.
Done. It is for the managing committee, Your Lordship.
That is why the responsibility cast on the government. That is why while the director setting aside that termination order is specifically mentioned to direct the district school education to review.
Mr. Sheikh.
Yes, true, Lordship.
After the order of the director, now, rightly or wrongly, whatever the case may be, whether on technical ground or not, you have been, your termination has been set aside.
On technical ground, Lordship, yes.
Soon after that, since 2019, now we are in 2024, have you make any representation of?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Any communication to the concerned authority that this is the order of
Lordship,
the director?
That yes, we have.
This is the order of the director. Please issue proper or necessary order for reinstatement. Have you done that?
We have. I'll take instruction, Lordship, because time and again, Lordship, time and again we have written to the DSEO saying that despite
this petition was filed in 2018.
18, Lordship, December 18, Lordship.
So now you're talking about 2019.
19, Lordship.
So those may be subsequent events. You should have brought to the notice of this court by way of an additional affidavit.
That is, my Lord, kindly appreciate one thing. When the order was set aside, immediately after that, Lordship, the DSEO, the District School Education Officer, had directly given, yes, Lordship.
He has directed the principal to?
No, from the office of the government, Lordship.
Where is that?
That additional affidavit dated, Lordship, 25th July 2019, Lordship.
Yes, sir. Additional affidavit or affidavit?
Additional affidavit filed by the state respondent, Lordship.
In this case, no, there's only one affidavit.
This is, I see here, I'm just referring other. They have filed affidavit in all the cases.
I don't have that copy. That copy is not available.
This is the affidavit in opposition, not the additional affidavit.
Affidavit in opposition.
29 July 2019.
No, there is no such additional affidavit. No, here in this file, no? No. Here I don't think.
Lordship, the affidavit filed in connection to other, but they have reflected all the names of the teachers, Lordship.
Where is it?
If my lord, for a moment, can we take that item number? Item number 12, Lordship, because the name of the teachers are reflected, Lordship. Item number 12, Lordship.
Aplica affidavit जो बनी affidavit नहीं affidavit item number 12
additional affidavit filed for on behalf, that is dated 25 July 2019.
Let it come one by one, your lordship. Otherwise,
No, I am just showing, Lordship. Page number 5 and 6, Lordship. The chart is there, Lordship.
See, Mr. Sheikh, I think both of you are on the same issue of salary. We are not on the issue of salary now.
No, why I am saying, Lordship, my Lordship has posed a query saying that after the termination order, whether I put up any application to the managing committee or not. So now, my Lord, the director has, prior to that, Lordship, the director, after the passing of the order, Lordship, the school authority, that is the district school education officer, Lordship, has cleared the salary. That is why I am bringing on record, Lordship.
Clear the salary is one.
Yes.
Is one thing, but passing a specific order.
No order. That is now, Lordship. Now
So
it
now,
is.
you see,
Yes.
yes. Now you are saying that no order has been passed. What have you done? You are the person concerned.
Yes, Lordship.
If now this is the order of the director, on the basis of this you are supposed to be reinstated.
Reinstated, Lordship.
You wait for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, it doesn't come. So what would be your duty? You should have written to the competent authority, could be the DSEO or anybody or managing committee or whatever, to say that this is the order of director. Kindly.
I'll take instruction, my lord. Why? Maybe Lordship, they have written and may not have written, Lordship, since the government has acted on the revocation of the termination order. After the termination order was revoked, the concerned DSEO, Lordship, has cleared the dues, Lordship, till date, Lordship.
We are talking, you see, now we are talking about pre-2019 and post-2019.
No, my lord, that is yes, true, Lordship. Now, once the salary has been received after the revocation of my termination, Lordship, that means I am in service, Lordship.
That you see, that will not. That is not a clear statement of the situation. There has to be. You see, there must be. We may not understand office procedure, but that, you see, it's logical. It's common sense.
I'll take instruction on that aspect, Lordship.
As far as the government is concerned,
yes,
they say that it is not their duty; it is the duty of the managing committee. Well, the managing committee will be called upon to answer that.
Lordship, because I'm also seeing in the larger picture, your lordship. Because lordship, kindly come back to page 38. That is the show cause notice issued by the private respondent. If lordship kindly come to page 38 and the relevant para, I would take your lordship at page 39 at paragraph 5 of that show cause notice.
Yes.
It say like this, Your Lordship. You have been serving as subject teacher in MIL subject at Tumni Madrasa Higher Secondary School, PO so-and-so, till date without knowledge of the school authority and fraudulently has been collecting monthly salary from the school. Allegation is serious, Your Lordship. After all, it's a public money, Your Lordship. Can you see? And then kindly come to page 40, Your Lordship. Page 40, last paragraph.
Yes.
Your reply should be reached to the office of the undersigned within 7 days. Whether a reply has been filed, Your Lordship, controverting all this. It's very serious, Your Lordship. That, if my friend has not completed, Lordship, I'll take my seat.
Continue, sir. Continue. Sorry, sir.
Lordship, this is a serious allegation, Your Lordship. It is involved public money, Your Lordship.
Mr. Shulai,
Lordship.
what you have rightly submitted is correct. You say that the whole process of termination has been done, without procedure,
Lordship,
due
yes.
procedure.
That is admitted, Your Lord.
For which the director has issued the relevant order.
Lordship, yes.
Cancelling the termination.
Cancelling the order of termination on technical ground. Your
Now
Lordship.
what happened?
Yes.
Now what happened is after that, they should be reinstated, and a proper proceeding should be disciplinary proceeding should be initiated.
Absolutely correct.
Indicating all these allegations.
Lordship, yes.
Was that done? It was not done.
It wasn't. That is for the managing committee. It is even the managing committee also. It's they still have that liberty, Your Lordship, to proceed.
They can. There is
to
no
proceed, Your Lordship.
There's no hard and fast rule that they can
Lordship,
do.
yes.
But
To proceed, Your Lordship, yes.
the fact remains that the petitioner has come here before this court on the ground that he was terminated, and in spite of the fact that the director has issued the said order, we keep repeating the same thing. He has not been reinstated.
Lordship, kindly see here in this case, Your Lordship, what is the relief claim in the writ petition, Your Lordship? That is only to for enforcement of that inspection report, Your Lordship,
Exactly.
and for Your Lordship. They have not said anything about. They have not said anything about that order of the director.
That is why the query was made to the.
Yes, Your
and now he says now I have to seek
Lordship,
instruction.
Lordship, kindly see also a complicated fact have been brought, Your Lordship. Lordship, what I would submit, Your Lordship, if an inquiry can be
There's no requirement of inquiry.
can be ordered, Your Lordship, because
As far as this court is concerned, what this court would surmise would be this: that the petitioner has been terminated in spite of the fact that the director has issued the order of reinstatement. He was still out of service, not yet reinstated, for which he should be reinstated. Number one. If he is reinstated, suppose, hypothetically,
Lordship.
he is reinstated today, and tomorrow they they proceed against him, disciplinary, proceedings. That's okay. There's no hard and fast rule as far as that is concerned, because procedure has to be followed. But that was not done.
yes, Your Lordship,
So-
that is as I have submitted, Your Lordship. That is to be done by the managing committee of the school, Your Lordship.
Who is appearing for the managing?
My lord, can I make a little submission, lordship, in counter to my learned senior, lordship? Now, my learned senior is harping my conduct. That is the allegation from the side of the principal cum secretary, lordship. Now, lordship have to appreciate the entire scenario, lordship. It's no problem. If anything goes wrong against me, it's okay. All the teachers at the same time, that is counter blast, because we have raised some complaint, and now the government, despite there is a direction, despite there is an inquiry reports from the top level of the education department, and the recommendation has been given by the government for take action for misappropriation of funds. The principal himself in the same school on records, lordship, withdrawing double salary as well as salary in the name of hostel. The government is not taking action, keeping silent.
That's why I'm praying for an inquiry, Your Lordship. That's
Charges
why.
and counter charges would be, as Mr. Shulai had said, charges and counter charges would be discussed or would be taken up, on inquiry. So that inquiry proceeding is yet to be initiated. It has to be done in a proper form and format, which has not been done.
That is why, Lord.
So leaving that aside,
Yes, Lord.
leaving that aside, that would follow. See, that would follow. Now we are concerned here, as far as your case before this court is concerned, as to whether as to why you have not been reinstated in spite of this order, for which the appointment order should come from the managing committee. Yes, who's appearing for managing committee?
My senior is actually appearing, and he's lots of 2 minutes on his phone call.
Now, as I submitted earlier, Lordship, 11 teachers, 3 he was taking, and 8 teachers, all the 8 teachers, he was compelled to approach this honorable court, either this way or that way. He was finding some grounds to eliminate all those teachers, Lordship.
That is, you see, like again, you see, I keep repeating myself. That is a subject matter to be taken up at the relevant point of time, in a proper forum,
Now one of the person, Lordship, he filed that Lokayukta case, Lordship. In that Lokayukta proceeding also, it was revealed that he has misappropriated the fund, and the principal, what he did, this is on record, he threatened the inquiry officers as well as the DSEO who came to depose. That is on record. I brought on record by way of filing affidavit. Brought is on record, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. What do you have to say?
For the private respondents.
You're for the managing committee, isn't it?
Managing committee.
Yeah.
Managing committee. About the 5-6 matters are taken together.
Yes, we are on item number 9 and 10.
So I suggest you might not give the repetition aside complete the argument, all the cases, and collectively.
See, as far as the case is concerned, you see, you were not here. You should have been here. Your colleague could not answer the query made by this court. Things have boiled down to one point. That is, in course of these proceedings, the petitioner has an order passed by the director, wherein his termination was set aside and he was supposed to be reinstated. Now, the government says that the order of reinstatement or reappointment would come from the managing committee, whereupon the approval would come. I think later on the approval will come from the government.
Is approval not required, Lordship?
Maybe not required, whatever the case may be. Now, after that order passed by the director, have you issued the reinstatement order?
Regarding the.
As far as the termination of the petitioner is concerned.
Well, there are 4 persons are aware already terminated from service.
We are talking about this particular. You look at your file, this case number 470. And look at annexure. What is the director's report?
That is at page, Lordship. Page 42, Lordship.
42.
The relevant para is 43, Lordship.
Annexure 22.
Annexure 22.
Page 43, Your Lordship.
Relevant portion will be 43.
It should be third paragraph from the bottom.
The last 2 lines of the third paragraph.
Referring to PSCO who is counting that is therefore directed to review the termination order.
You have the file with you?
No,
You have the page 43?
Page 43, my lord.
So you read down, see, as Mr. Shula has said, paragraph 1, 2 and the third paragraph from the last 2 lines, it says, I therefore held that the direct termination order issued by the principal is not justified from the point of law and is hereby set aside. Have you got that point?
My lord, I got it. I therefore held the direct termination order issued by this principal is justified from the point of law and is set aside. This is annexure, my lord. Annexure 22.
Yes, annexure
22.
Yes.
This is para 24. You should be para 24. I can't even try. Just because of that. Finally come to para 11 of my counter affidavit. My lord. My lord, 11, Lordship forbids me from the Lordship notice of my counter affidavit.
Yes.
We have taken the plea that with regard to appointment made in para 22 in the victory of the petition, the answering deponent denied the correctness of the same and further submits that after managing committee was informed by the principal of such, by Lady Sunsat,
Yes.
and having verified the examine that the petitioner appears to have been appointed as a part-time teacher from 2010 and working in a top school. The managing committee had issued the appointment notice to explain the appointment other misconduct. Instead of receiving the same, he did not respond, and therefore the managing committee by decided to terminate from service, and accordingly the termination order was issued by the petitioner. Upon the petitioner informing his termination after obtaining approval from the responding DSCO. Hence, the claim of the petition is not sustainable in law.
No, that does not answer the question.
That is the matter. Referring to Annexure 22.
Yes.
They have taken the plea in para 22 of the petition. Motion, kindly see the para 20. I'm sorry, madam. Para 24. May I take you relevant para? Para 20, para 2 of my counter effect.
Para?
Para 2 of my counter effect.
Para 2?
Yes, para 2 of 1.
12. Oh.
Para 1, 2. That would answer my lord's queries.
Yes. Yes. Please.
With regard to amendment made in para 24 into the 5 of the petition, the answering deponent denied the prejudice of the same for the semester. The petitioner had filed the appeal. There is such before the director which is not reasonable. And as a result, the order that was passed by the director also become inconsequential, and therefore the respondent PAC by Sunset has reiterated the approval given by him for termination of the petitioner from the service by the MC on the ground of serving as teacher in the school at Sunset Center. He has left the voice in teaching in the school of the incident deponent by holding sanction jobs and enjoying the randomly from the respondent state and also serious misconduct. Hence the contention of the But what we found is that he was teaching in my school. At the same time, he was teaching in the Assam school. And therefore, we come to know. And the action was taken that he has filed an appeal before the director. The director has no jurisdiction regarding this. Therefore, only the STO is a competent authority. Therefore, we take the plea that the order passed by director has no legal consequences. Because the order was passed without jurisdiction.
So this, you see, if I fail to understand here, the director is the head of the department. So, being the head of the department, he has no authority to pass such an order. What are the relevant rules which say so?
No, but according to me, director has no jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Lordship, if the Lordship allow me to address the issue, order revision one by one. I
Okay.
can do that. Otherwise,
okay, fine.
That will bring more clarity.
Now, see, you have raised another point, which says now you are contradicting your own officer. Anyway, that will be.
I'll show the rules.
And Mr. Shula has to answer to that.
Lordship, there are allegations, there are counter allegations, Your Lordship. Lordship, I am praying for an inquiry to be conducted by a competent officer, Your Lordship, to find out the truth, Your Lordship.
What truth is to be found?
Lordship.
What truth
Well, because their allegation is that the money has been misapplied by the principal. Their allegation is that he has he's drawing a salary from two government, Your Lordship.
True. See, all those
Lordship,
issues, all those issues will be taken.
Kindly take into account all this factual situation, Your Lordship. In fact, an inquiry needs to go deep into the matter, Your Lordship. After all, Lordship, if it is true, Your Lordship, that he is drawing salary from two government, Lordship, it's a public money, Your Lordship. It's highly unethical. And if it is true that the principal has misapplied, he has to face a criminal prosecution, Your Lordship.
Exactly.
He has to face the criminal prosecution.
No, my situation was
I'm
that
standing here, Your Lordship, in between.
4 or 5 petitions are taken together. My situation would be once my learned friend complete as a petitioner, brings his case, then we will be in a position to address.
Okay.
Instead of going for piecemeal address.
Mr. Sheikh, you are done with 10 and 9 and 10.
9 and 10, Lordship.
9 and 10.
9 and 10.
So we are left with
10, 11, 12, Lordship. 11, 12, 13, Lordship.
11, 12 and 13. They are similar.
My Lord, 11 is 11 is different, Lordship.
And 470.
12 and 13, 12 and 13, Lordship. 12 in 13 only for salary, Lordship.
479.
We can say more or less similar. No action has been taken. Because why I am saying, in item number 13, Lordship, 13, he has been replaced by the principal. Because in the inquiry report, inspection report says that
he is to replace the principal.
One of the teachers saying that the principal has obtained degree in political science. That is why I am feeling insecure. That is why the principal was enjoying the salary for political science. In fact, he was the teacher. So 12 and 13, no action has been taken, but salary were not paid. And so far as 11 is concerned, Lordship, 11 is, this is only on law point, 11, Lordship.
This is 479.
7, 8, only on law point that Meghalaya school education will govern that field. And even...
Okay. So we'll continue this on the...
Oh, yeah, Lordship.
After 1 week then?
Lordship. I'll complete...
We'll fix a date.
My Lord.
We'll have it on the first or second.
Whether that... I'll start from 11, 12 and 13, Lordship.
That is April. And
on the second.
second.
Heard Mr. Sheikh, Learned Counsel Petitioner, who has concluded his argument. Mr. Shula, you have concluded your argument as far as
I'll please some more, Your Lordship. I'll reply.
The response to such argument is as paid for by the council is to be heard on the next date. As agreed to by parties, let's this matter on second.
Masuk.
For the hearing. Kita kiwi should talk about fixed. So second.
Second Lordship.
Including 11, 12 and 13.
Apply.
Second call, item number 25.
Yes.
Your Lordship, my client is ready with what has fallen from this Honorable Court, Your Lordship.
Where's the respondent? Yes, what about you? You're agreeable?
Your Lordship, now I already had to suffer a lot of now, and if it has to be forwarded again.
You see, your status now will not be disturbed. You will remain as you are until any order is passed. If an order is passed granting you bail, you will be on bail. If not, then you face the consequences.
I have sincerely followed the bail condition. I have not violated the bail condition at all till present day.
No, we are not on. You see, we are not on. You've heard the submission. It is not.
Excuse me.